Welcome to the show. This is Farmer's Kitchen with me, Helen Farmer, presented by Spinneys and here on Dubai Eye 103.8. This is the brand new show for all you food lovers. So that is all of us. We'll be cooking up a storm and getting some ingredients, so come with me. Show we're going to be exploring the art of barbecue, so fire up your grill. We'll be meeting a man who ditched his job and spent a year living in Texas learning from the best. So get ready to do some learning. And we'll be taking some of Spinneys' finest ingredients, including their delicious Wagyu, and getting that on the grill. Fantastic to have Tom Harvey with us. He is the protein manager here at Spinneys. And what a treat you've got for us. There's some beautiful
amazing beef
cuts of beef in front of us. We're barbecuing this afternoon. I don't know anyone who doesn't love barbecuing, especially men.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's our homeland.
Primal.
Fire, meat, it's all we need to survive.
We're going to be doing a special focus on Wagyu in this episode, but I'd love to learn a little bit more about the different cuts you have. What cuts are these?
Yeah, so these are all ribeyes. So
they look so different.
They do look very different. So we have several different types of beef that we sell. The ribeye as a cut comes from just towards the middle of the animal, sits on the back. So it's a really good cut for barbecuing. Always got a lot of intramuscular fat, so it keeps it really tender and flavoursome. A lot of the fat does mean flavour. But we've got three different types of beef that we sell. So we have our free range, which at the moment we buy from New Zealand. That is 100% reared on grass, and the cattle roam outdoors for their entire lives. We then also do a range called Angus, which is pure Angus breed cattle. Angus are known for the higher level of marbling that they have through their through the meat, and then our absolute king of the beef is the premium is the Wagyu. So Wagyu is a Japanese breed that we still produce this in Australia. There's a lot of grain used in producing the meat, but you get this incredible amount of marbling that comes through. It's a very, very rich type of beef. So with Wagyu, it tends to be sort of, you want a little bit of a smaller portion, but the flavour is just amazing.
Well, we're really excited to get it on the barbecue. Tom, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Now that we have all of our gorgeous ingredients here from Spinneys, it's time to take them to JA Palm Tree Court, where Chef Hattem will be cooking up a storm and that barbecue. So keep it on Dubai Eye 103.8. Welcome to Farmer's Kitchen with me, Helen Farmer, presented by Spinneys and here on Dubai Eye 103.8, whether you're watching or listening. And look where we are in the fantastic kitchens at JA the Resort. We're in White Orchid at Palm Tree Court. And for those of you watching, you can see something quite special in front of me. Charcoal burning up, and for very good reason, as we're joined by the barbecue boss. We've got Chef Hattem Mattar from the Mattar farm here today's show to guide us through the art of grilling. So whether it's coals or gas, you like meat, you like veggies, we're going to have some excellent tricks up our sleeves. So Chef Hattem, this is your domain.
Yes, it is.
Smoke, meat, heat,
charcoal, fire, anything that is earthy that comes from the ground, we do it.
Tell me about why you think, as people, we are drawn to the fire and the meat and the smoke.
So if you think about it, smoke was the first ingredient known to man. Before anybody used salt or pepper or paprika, somebody somewhere thousands of years ago took something and put it on fire. And what it tasted like after the fire, it enabled him to eat meat, and that protein changed human evolution. Your brain is hardwired, just like it is for fried food, but obviously without the guilt. Mm-hmm. Your brain is hardwired to like the smell of smoke, because smoke meant fire and fire meant safety.
I can't not talk about these coals in front of us. Heat coming off them is fantastic.
Can you smell it as well? There's a smell to charcoal.
There is.
Right?
And do you know what's nice? No chemical smell.
Exactly right.
Revealed your tip earlier.
Yeah.
Are they ready to be shaken
They
out?
are. Would you like to do the honors? Would you like me to do it?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So, what you'll do is, you'll pick up the charcoal and you'll just pour it. There we go.
And this is just going into a really simple How would you describe it? It's like this is like a barbecue.
What it is it's just a tin to hold the heat. What we're going to do is going to put a grate on it, and it allows you to put whatever you want: chicken, veggies, barbecue, whatever you'd like.
We are doing some prime cuts.
Yes, we are.
Of Australian beef this afternoon. We're also going to be doing some veggies too. And just to prove how hot those coals are, we put a nice bit of black all over your chopping board. We've also got some spices. We've got some cinnamon. We've got some nutmeg, some brown sugar, seasoning as well. Are we ready to show people?
Yes, we are.
Meat?
We're going to spread the coals, right? And what you'd like to do, you see, what we're going to do now that everything is nice and hot, what you're going to do is add a grate to it and give you enough real estate. You see this? Just like that. Oops.
So we've got two grates here, one that's going to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I've just put in front of you a tomahawk steak.
As many steaks as you can see, we're going to make all of them.
A tenderloin, we've got some Wagyu steaks. This is all from that Australian farm that Spinneys works so closely with.
Yeah.
I want to be a help in the kitchen today, chef. Is that going to be possible? I'm not experienced in barbecue, got to be honest.
But you are always in the kitchen, I've heard.
But there's something to do with men and barbecue.
Yes, that's true.
I do not get a look in. My husband's like, let's barbecue. And I go, okay,
everything.
I'll make the salad.
Okay, and then he does everything. Today, I think today you are going to get the credit.
Okay.
Are you ready? So what I'd like you to do is all of these steaks,
yes,
cover them in olive oil right there.
Can I put that in this pan
here?
Yeah,
sure,
okay.
sure. I'm going to clean up a bit.
Tell me how much.
It doesn't matter. So be liberal.
Okay, let's get this
Be liberal
open.
and get your hands dirty.
And we've got a special stuffing for some of these steaks as well.
We do.
The importance of experimentation.
So,
what is going into some of these Wagyu?
Okay. Again, some of my secrets. I can't believe we're giving all of these
I
away.
don't mind.
But we've got a tenderloin, and the tenderloin is something that is very versatile. What we're going to do is we're going to stuff it with blue cheese, onions, and parsley.
Oh.
Yeah, and that blue cheese, it has very strong flavor.
It does, but is that not a bit of a shame? Is that not going to overpower the steak?
Not at all. Blue cheese and meat go together. There's a lot of things that are complementary, right? Citrus goes with white meat. Blue cheese goes with red meat. And instead of making a blue cheese sauce or a blue cheese dip, you're going to put it inside.
I've covered the steaks in olive oil here,
Fantastic.
chef. Is that enough?
Yes, that's exactly enough.
Okay, and now what are we doing?
What I'd like you to do is put it on the grill. You'll hear that sound. There you go.
Great
that wonderful
sizzle.
sound. Right.
All of them?
Yes,
Keep
please.
going.
Yeah. All right.
This guy as well. And as you said, the fat content in the steak is super, super high. And that's going to render down. We're going to be enjoying that.
Yeah.
We're grilling the steak on that hot charcoal. I saw you sneak a little, it looked like a wood chip onto these coals.
Yes, I'll show you. So this smoke that's already going, if you've got white smoke, that's a good thing. What I'd like you to do is add the rock salt to the top of the steak. You'll know that your steak is cooking. Several things. Barbecue speaks a language. If you hear that sound, if you hear that sizzle, even if you've got a barbecue closed, don't touch it. My mentor in Texas, he said, I was always checking because I was always nervous if I was making, and he said, Hattem, I'm going to tell you something. If you looking, you ain't cooking. So he closed it, and if you know that you've got white smoke and you're hearing this sound, you don't really have to monitor it. You'll know when it's done, when it comes off the grill easy. If it's still stuck, then it hasn't rendered enough.
Okay.
All right?
And we're going for medium.
We're going for medium. Medium, I learned in Fahrenheit. Medium, if you have a temperature or a thermometer at home, which is very useful for barbecue. You think barbecue is the way it looks. But actually, real barbecue versus grilling is the temperature, the internal temperature. Chicken, duck, poultry, all of that stuff is cooked to 165 for safety. If you cook it past that, it actually gets dry, right? But you can have duck rare. You can't have chicken or turkey rare.
Don't
right?
do that.
Don't do that at all. Medium is always good for beef, right? So this will do 4 minutes. As long as it's doing all of this, it's fantastic. You'll see a fantastic crust. Do we have our tongs?
We do have our tongs
there they
right
are.
here,
so,
boss.
Feel free. No, that's you. That's you. You're the grill master today. I'm in your kitchen.
No pressure.
I'm in your kitchen.
Am I lifting it or turning it?
Flip.
Flip, full flip.
See what it looks like.
This has got a beautiful, beautiful sear on it. Can I ask you when you first decided you wanted to become a chef?
Believe it or not, I didn't want to become a chef. I just wanted to be not hungry.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was in university. I told my mom I was so happy that I was going to go away and eat whatever I wanted and drink from the milk carton and sit in my boxers on the couch.
And what did she say?
No, I called her 4 days later crying. I said, Mom, I want garlic.
So hungry,
I'm
Mom.
so hungry. I can't have this food. I think
Smells amazing. Let's get these steaks going. When we come back, we are going to be having a look at that fantastic bit of tenderloin, she says, batting the smoke away. The Art of BBQ, Chef Hattem Mattar is here, tongs in hand, meat
ready,
grilling
ready
beautifully. I think it's ready to come off.
It is ready to come off.
So these are our Wagyu. We've had them in oil. There's some wood smoke on here in the charcoal. The smell is absolutely delicious. I think our live audience, the mouths are watering. So how do you know when it's ready, Chef?
If you've got a thermometer, medium is about 145 degrees Fahrenheit, right? But steak this thin, especially because it's Wagyu as well. As soon as you get that crust, you could even sear it once on one side for 4 minutes, once on the other side, and it should be ready.
And can I ask you about the importance of resting meat?
Yes, absolutely. That's what we're doing now. If you see, we're going to leave the meat to rest. What we're going to do, just so, because you eat with your eyes before you eat with your stomach.
Some rosemary's going on there, some fresh herbs,
right?
Bit of green.
Okay.
The steak's all beautifully laid out on our platter
So
there.
now, remember you salted the steak?
Yes, rock salt was on both sides.
Yes, now that it's done.
Sprinkling of pepper goes over.
That's it. And you'd rest that for 15 minutes and send it out.
So let's get some tenderloin going, Chef, because we're going to be doing a bit of a special twist. How are we going to be preparing this Wagyu tenderloin?
I'll show you if you take a look, there, right? If you take a look at Wagyu.
So this is, how many kilos would you say this is? How many grams?
This is about 1.5 kilos.
And how many people do you think that would feed?
So this is what it looks like, this is what it looks like when it's whole, okay? So this is dinner for 10.
And where on the cow does that come from?
There's only one part of it, and it comes from this part of the cow.
So behind the neck, down the back?
Yeah, and it's it's in the back, over here. And the reason it's more expensive than the other cuts is because there's only a small part of it. The whole cow.
Supply and demand.
Exactly right. It's very tender. Filet mignon is actually a steak that's this. It's tenderloin steak that's cut very small.
I never knew.
Yeah.
So how are we going to stuff it? What are we going to stuff it with?
What I'll show you with Wagyu tenderloin, just with my finger, no knife, no nothing. What you can do is actually put your finger right through it because of how tender it is. Look, did you see that? Okay. So
there wasn't a hole before?
No. And if you do the same here on this side, it's that tender, right?
So it
just goes right through. So what we're going to do is we're going to stuff the inside of this all the way through. So my fingers are connected now.
Okay, touching in the middle of
it.
Try. This feels weird.
You have to get your hands dirty.
That's all right. Ah!
You see?
Okay, so there is a space in here, a cavity that we can fill.
Absolutely, and it's that tender. That's what I'm telling you. So you wouldn't even need a knife. So what we're going to do, we're going to open that cavity a little bit. We're going to stuff it with, should I say?
Yes, come on.
Should I say?
Yes!
We're going to stuff it with blue cheese.
Wow.
And we're going to thicken it with cream cheese because the blue cheese is not enough.
This is a cheat day meal.
Oh my God, this is like a victory meal. If you got promoted, you got married, maybe you got divorced, but this is still a celebratory meal, right? So you'll fill this with blue cheese, onions, parsley, and what we're going to do is coat it in a nice spice coat. Put it here with olive oil.
Okay.
Serve it totally medium. Slice it up, let it rest, and out she goes.
Let's go.
Are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Let's move the grill.
Let's move the grill. We need some.
We're just going to do this. This is.
You with your asbestos hand?
Yes, of course,
Take the
of
heat
course.
And move it.
You
okay,
have to,
I'm stepping out of the way. So we've got this beautiful bit of tenderloin that is going to be stuffed with blue cheese, cream cheese, onion, parsley, garlic.
Yes.
Of course. What about the fat? It's going to be olive oil.
Different oils have different temperatures. Olive oil doesn't do well for frying, believe it or not.
So it's got quite a low smoke point.
Exactly right. See, Helen cheats. She pretends like she doesn't know in the kitchen, but she knows more than I do.
I read a lot. It does not translate to my own kitchen. I told my daughter we were doing a show today, and she was like, "Are you making toast, Mama?" I was like, well, I do a good toast.
We've had conversations about the stuff that you make, so I know your secrets, Helen. So what we're going to do first, a good chef always cleans where he's supposed to.
Clean as we go.
Clean as we go. I'm not a good chef. I don't clean as I go, but what we're going to do, thank you very much.
Chef.
What we're going to do is we're going to get the blue cheese out.
So this, of course, from Spinneys, ready to go. So what are we starting with? How are we getting this meat ready?
What we're going to do is get the blue cheese out.
I will open this other one for you, Chef.
Thank you very much. Chef, I need cream cheese, please.
Let's have a sniff.
We can have a taste. Can we have a taste?
We can have a taste.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course we can have a little taste.
Okay.
So really richly veined here, of course, and smells pungent, but in a great way.
Yes, of course. And that flavor is going to translate onto the beef.
Thank you. Let's have a little nibble. It's creamy and crumbly.
And that's the sign of a good blue cheese.
Super salty.
Yes.
And actually quite smoky as well.
I'm glad you noticed that it's very salty, because if you see, oh my gosh,
it's a good one.
one of my favorites, one of my favorite ingredients. Fantastic, chef. Thank you very much. All right.
Cream cheese ready to go.
Ready to go. And if you see the ingredients that we've got over here,
so we've got some brown sugar.
Yes.
We've got some nutmeg.
Yeah.
We've got some whole cinnamon sticks.
Exactly right.
What's the difference between using whole cinnamon sticks and ground?
The ground, obviously, because it's been broken, is stronger. If you want to make a coat or if you want to sprinkle it on something. This does really well if it's put in a rice or a stock or a biryani or something like that. The sticks do a lot better.
Okay.
All right, so a bowl. We're going to make our mixture. Fresh from the Spinneys farm, we're going to get a white onion, a red onion. Help!
We need longer arms,
Right,
chef.
okay.
Right, so we've got 2 onions. We're going to be getting some parsley.
Yeah.
And that's fresh herb. And fresh, I guess, does make a real difference in this situation.
100%, 100%.
So we've chopped up red onion, we've chopped up a white onion, the parsley's in there too, it's going into the bowl.
Okay. If you'd like to add the cream cheese.
How much of the cream cheese?
Half, and the whole blue cheese.
Okay, so we have got how much here? Okay. So,
Right,
well, so we're going to go for about 100 grams.
Sure.
So cream cheese going in. I'm just going to mix it up with a fork, and
Yeah.
then one of the whole
blue cheese, because you want that
One
flavor.
whole or 2 whole?
The whole. Just one.
One.
Right?
Okay.
And it's going to go in here. We can stuff it as much as we want. Okay, and what we're going to do, this is hot.
Now, I don't want to take anything away from you,
Okay,
but this is quite an easy stuffing.
it is.
Salt and pepper now mixed into that blue cheese
Ready?
stuffing.
Taste it. Tell me what you think.
Okay, I'm going to taste it. That's good, apart from the raw onion. I could have lived without that.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to use our hands.
But what's great there is the blue cheese has been offset by the cream cheese.
Exactly right. And what you want to do is the blue cheese complements the taste of the beef, right? And I know some people don't like blue cheese at all, right? You can use different things. Like I said, you can use cream cheese and spinach. We're going to make a crust to offset the blue cheese.
So we're cooking that tomahawk next.
Yes.
But before we do that, are you feeling up to the challenge? Do you think you can stuff the tenderloin while doing our Spinneys 60-second recipe challenge?
With my hands like this?
Yes.
Fine.
The art of barbecue in less than a minute. We're going to get a clock. Our audience is going to be counting you down if it comes down to the wire. And maybe if you can... Are you eating?
I was trying it. Oh my God, there's an actual
There's
clock.
an actual clock.
Okay, wish me luck.
Go.
If you want to barbecue at home, get your charcoal ready. Make sure you don't use any chemicals. If you're grilling meat, salt, no pepper. Get it to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're cooking chicken, it's 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure you cover with the lid closed to keep the moisture. Anything that you're grilling at home, use charcoal. It's got a better flavor profile than wood. And if you'd like to make things that are adventurous, make sure you try one ingredient at a time, because if you use more than one ingredient, you won't know which one is the one that made the difference. Everything that I said will work perfectly if you're in your garden for your barbecue season. You can thank me later.
Oh, 35 seconds. We have a beautiful bit of Wagyu tenderloin here from Spinneys. It's been stuffed with blue cheese, cream cheese, onions. You've got parsley in there as well.
Yeah.
You've pretty much doubled the size of this.
Correct.
And we're going to put a crust on it.
Yes.
What's in the crust and how do we make it?
So the crust is a mixture of a lot of spices. These spices can be used for a lot of things. These are traditional Thanksgiving spices, actually. You can use them for duck, goose, turkey.
They're festive.
Exactly, but they go well with the blue cheese. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this, the stuffing,
So
put it on the bottom.
Okay.
Right? Take the tenderloin, butter, crust, cook it all together, and you'll get something that I would say you've never had before.
All right, let's do it. So you start coating it. We've got some nutmeg, we've got brown sugar, we've got cinnamon sticks. We can't coat it with cinnamon sticks, so do you crush that down?
The cinnamon that's in the mix is powdered, right? And like I said before, the cinnamon sticks doesn't do well for something that doesn't have a liquid or a stock, right? If you add it to something like this, you'll get the flavor. If you've got the butter and the cinnamon sticks, but because it's very big, it'll overpower all the other flavors.
See,
right?
Okay, so you're really rubbing that in. So
oh yeah, when they say rub, when they say you've made a rub, they actually mean
you're massaging the
yes.
wagyu.
Get your hands in it. Get your hands in it. Absolutely. See the stuffing's
Stuffing's coming out, but
yeah.
that's okay. I'm sure we'll eat that in a second.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got that going.
That's on. And how hot is the pan, chef?
It's pretty hot. If you've got a cast iron pot at home, if it's smoking white, then you'll know that it's ready.
Okay.
Right? If it's just smoking white, it doesn't. This frying pan is okay.
Better going in smoking white. And
a little bit
what
of oil.
Sizzle.
Okay. And what we're going to do. Oh, we don't have a.
What do you need?
We don't have a spatula, but we'll make do with this.
Tongs going in, butter is in, tenderloin going in.
Right.
That's already, it smells so sweet. That's the sugar.
Yeah. And what we'll do is.
Beautiful sound of searing, and I'm already getting a smell. Audience, can you smell some good cooking? Oh, wow. And chefs and butter, of course.
All right.
So you're putting in the excess stuffings. That's the red onion, the white onion, the parsley,
yeah.
and some of the cheese as well.
Exactly right.
That's going around that tenderloin in the pan on that butter. And how long will it take, chef?
Tenderloin, just like Wagyu, regardless of the grade of the meat, even if it's prime or if it's choice, tenderloin, because of its fat content, should always be had medium. I'm a big fan. I understand some people for food safety or they're afraid of the way it looks, but meat in general, red meat, is better in terms of flavor, obviously, when it's medium.
So that's been in for a few seconds.
Right, and look, if I turn it over.
We're turning it over. Already a beautiful sear on it.
Okay. Look how it looks. I want to show you something. You see this?
It's so, springs right back.
Yeah.
So as you're giving a bit of a tease with the tongs, it's got a beautiful brown sear on it, but you can tell it's so tender in the middle.
Exactly right. So what we're going to do, and see if you look at the blue cheese.
Blue cheese coming out.
You see?
In the best possible way, and onto the board it goes.
Right.
And can we get some people up to try? Shirin, are you keen? Okay, come in. And can you chop up that tenderloin for us as well,
Yes, I can.
chef?
What we're going to do.
Right, Shirin, come and have a taste.
Hello, chef.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Hi,
to meet
Helen.
you.
Hi. So we've got the tomahawk here. We've got the tenderloin, which has been stuffed beautifully pink and medium in the middle. What kind of steaks do you normally like eating?
I love tenderloin and I love a good ribeye.
Okay.
Fantastic. That's what we got.
Right. Time for a taste.
There you go, my lady.
Fork
Right.
in.
Forks.
And Jessie, our aspiring chef and butcher, do you want to come up and have a taste as well?
Did you get? There we go.
Don't be shy. It's a beautiful sear on that. We've got that lovely
Take that onion with you. Take it with the
caramelized
fork.
onion.
Don't be
Come
shy.
in, Jessie.
Yeah,
don't
there
be
you go.
shy.
Exactly right.
Right, that's a big mouthful.
Yes,
Go
fantastic.
for it. Jessie, step in.
Well done. Not the meat. Shireen,
No,
what did
well-
you think? Yeah, right. Pun intended.
I love a good
Beautiful.
food fun.
What
I'm
did
in a
you
very happy place right now.
Yeah. What do you think of the?
fantastic.
What do you think of the crust? What do you think of the flavor and the
It's a
contrast?
beautiful marriage.
Yeah.
The cheese and the
Thank you
meat.
very much.
What
you.
tastes are coming through first for you, Shirin?
The blue cheese.
You see, it's a very
And the
strong
onion.
flavor.
And the onion.
Very
Yeah,
strong
yes.
flavor. Very strong
Fantastic.
flavor.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Shireen. My pleasure. There you go. Don't be shy. Don't
I'm
be
going
shy.
to have a little taste as well.
Take the whole
Because
thing.
this is torture, watching other people cook something, well, eat something that I created.
Yeah, exactly. You had a hand in making this.
Lovely pink in the middle. Wow. Wow.
What do you think?
Because your tongue hits the sear first.
Very tender. The crust
Super,
on the
super tender.
outside.
May I take another one?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Always a sign of a happy customer.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much. My
coming.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Helen, what do you think? Tell me honestly. You're a farmer. I'm a farmer.
I want more.
Really? Mm-hmm. Ta-da!
Chef, huge thanks for sharing all your secrets for us
Yes, I gave
today.
them all away.
But you can find your recipes online at our website, dubai1038.com. So you want to create a tomahawk, the wagyu, and of course that fantastic secret stuffed tenderloin, head over to the website. And we're back soon, so stay hungry and keep cooking.